This is a Corolla Cross. I'm going to be showing you how to plug in the SmartBox BA4A cable into this vehicle. First thing is to open the glove box, grab anything out of there, pull this off the side, pops off, and you just kind of get it out of the way a little bit. To drop the glove box down, you're going to squeeze in on both of the top sides here, drop it down, and it usually just falls off. Then back here we're looking at this module with the 3 vertical white plugs. We're looking for the top one. So that tab on the left side, you're going to need to push it in and then pull the wires out. Let's see if I can do it on camera here. Alright, now that we got that wire free, we'll take our cable and we'll plug that into this end of our cable, and then we'll plug the other end back into the module. I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so now I got it all plugged in. I got our cable plugged into the old clip and back into the module. So because this top clip is kind of behind this plastic, when you're getting the new one in, it was helpful to use 2 hands and use one hand to lift up on this plastic. You see how I can get it that extra ½ an inch? That made it a lot easier to plug that in there. But once you got this plugged in, you'll just plug your SmartBox OBD cable into the end here and then program as normal. This is a Toyota Camry. I'm going to be showing you how to hook up the Toyota 8A4A bypass cable to the Smart ECU. So it is located behind the glove box, but dropping the glove box down does not help on this vehicle. You're going to want to remove this lower piece here. You can push in with your fingers and kind of get underneath them here. Alright, and then you can drop in and pull that out. Now, up here, where is it? Alright, that's the bottom plug. There's 3 plugs right there. We're going to need the top one. Unfortunately, there isn't really an easy way to get your hand up there, but it does help if you just need to get a visual sight. If you pop this panel off and this panel off, then we can kind of get a better sight of it here. So if you just grab this underneath it, start popping it up, and then to get this panel off, this is a plastic bolt right here. You just kind of twist it a little until you can pull it off. There, once it gets loose, it pops right off, and this panel will come off. And then if you also just get a hold of this one here, this one here, it's usually best to just get a hold of it in this corner, and you can see from a different angle there, and then that way you can watch your hand and make sure that you're in the right spot. So let's see if I can get your hand up from the bottom. You want the top clip. The release tab is on the far side. You push that in, you can pull that out there. Now that I kind of got it hanging down from the bottom, we'll be able to plug it into the end of our wire. Alright, now we have that side plugged in. Now we're going to need to snap this side into the module. Let's see if I can get a little video of me actually doing it. Alright. So you just want to make sure your plug is facing the right direction and get it lined up properly. Which my fingers are slipping here because it's hot outside. Alright, now that I got that plugged in, you're going to plug your SmartBox OBD cable into this end here and then go into programming. Alright, currently programming a new key to this vehicle using the smart box. We've got our 8A 4A cable hooked up behind the glove box. First thing we're going to do is hit read vehicle data. Alright, just enter a name that we can remember for this vehicle. Okay, go to program keyless. Alright, turn the ignition on. 2 clicks on this model. Yes, we already read the data. Alright, it's usually at the bottom, the most recent one. Okay. It beeped. Okay, I asked for the new one. And it beeped twice. Oh, wait. Alright. Successful. Turn it off, check our remote here. Alright, new remote is working. I'll just have to unplug our cable and put the wires back to normal, and we're all done.